Okay, cool. Today we have the latest collaboration album from Billy Woods and Kenny Segal called Maps. We're going to get straight into this one. Billy Woods, Kenny Segal, Maps. First track is Kenwood Speakers. I thought my speakers broke for a second.
Aftermarket speakers in the saddle, beater, but they can't catch it. Binoculars today, peepers, wide tap sound like Bruce Banton. It's gonna get gentrified, I'm not trying to leave it empty-handed. Blue-eyed white walkers in King's Landing. The way I'm running shit, kissing babies and glad-handed. I'm running route trees and patterns. I'm walking in the streets cause rats is madness. I turned the music up incrementally and told mischievous lies. I whispered in the host's ear all night. I hear they found him in the morning, hoes run from the exhaust pipe.
Fucking hell. That felt like, it was pretty short. I'm going to assume some of these songs are quite brief because it's 17 tracks, but it clocks in at 44 minutes. That was all over the place in the best possible way. As expected, super descriptive. The way Billy Woods writes is to me like an expressionist painter. Okay, next song is Soft Landing.
Excuse me. On those drinks, it's 211 on the daiquiris. It ruins the whole day when my baby mother mad at me. Spliff could probably jump your car battery. Birds of paradise.
My spliff could probably jump your car battery.
Nonchalant, 5 in the morning, what I grew up on. God bless this sweet home, my beloved haunt. 124 Bluestone, crouched on thin haunch while I get domed from the living. Conch fritters crisping in the kitchen. Flagrant disassociation, dislocations. Free political dissidents from their cages, but leave them open. We got listen names.
Bro, I've got fucking shivers. Like genuinely, I'm not even being dramatic.
Head in the loud clouds, both feet on the fucking pavement.
Like the beat as well. Like I'm getting such a crystal clear image in my mind. Like how I feel listening to this instrumental is like I'm walking down the street of like some grimy 1990s city, and it's like 2 or 3 a.m. and I'm just seeing just like so much chaos, and I'm maybe like kind of drunk and I'm stumbling and all these thoughts are racing through my mind at the same time. Oh, this is amazing.
My daily routine narrated by an Attenborough over the instrumental to keep it thorough. My chain bang, glass ceilings, Joe Burrow. When the contract came, white man read while I sit brow furrowed. Rappers leaned out,
what the fuck? Oh my god.
Maybe suicidal thoughts was the everyday struggle. For a brief sweet moment, it was nothing in the thought bubble. Before we take off, I call mom and say I love you. Complimentary beverages. When we land, I text my ex and say,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Amsterdam while local time is 6:30. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.
I mean, I guess this explains the cover art.
We hope you enjoyed this flight with us today and we thank you for choosing EasyJet. On behalf of the attending.
Yeah, the guy, it sounded like he said EasyJet, which was what I was like. I was looking at the album cover, and in America, I don't think EasyJet is a thing. I think it's a thing only here in Europe, and it looks like EasyJet. This is oh my god, that song was amazing. I think it is kind of weird to react to Billy Woods music because so much of it is just, it's so emotionally rich and evocative that you don't feel like you want to stop it. You want to just let it wash all over you. And I'm going to try my best to stop it as little as possible. Next song is Soundcheck with Quelle Chris. So is this like the concept of this album is that he's like going around Europe with EasyJet and like touring and seeing all these things?
Be in the green room if it's too lit. Could be at the local greasy spoon or Szechuan establishment. Courtyard by Marriott bathroom, blowing marijuana through the vent. I reserve the right. Is it rap beef or is it on site? Talking out their teeth, don't even know what I look like. I think I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna do the damn thing tonight. Please be advised, I will not be a Soundcheck, not on your life. My face is the mask. Developed the photograph and something just wasn't.
Oh my god.
I will not be a Soundcheck. Might watch the sunset over your city from a parapet or a park bench.
The image I'm getting in my head from this song is that episode, or kind of the whole season, but like that one episode of Atlanta where Paperboy is like stumbling through Amsterdam in the middle of the night, and he sees like all the people that he's about to perform to in blackface, and he's just like, nah, I'm not doing this.
Hey, we're good to go. We got the laptop.
Yeah, tell him I ain't doing this shit, man.
What? Why?
It just feels like he's just like completely disassociated from his livelihood, I guess.
Every victory, fear it. Every live show, forget the lyric. Every victory, fear it. Every live show, forget the lyric.
Every victory so fearic.
Every live show, forget the lyric.
So it's just basically like, what's the point? What is the point?
Victory, fear it.
Me and the crew in this 5-seater we rent.
This instrumental is really fucking different.
Show up the doors, grab a couple quarters that might dip. I know a couple plugs in this town I get right with. People shopping when the plane and meals. And if I do check it, just know you witnessing the real. Then after mindset, you might
So jazzy as well.
Cause ain't nobody else gonna burn it down like I burn it down. You know.
Shit, man. This is, I mean, it's kind of bleak, and it's kind of what I was expecting as well. But this is, man, it's hard to put into words like the things that Billy Woods can do with words. The next song is Rapper Weed.
The strange name was just a string of numbers. Blockchain, throw it on the pile with the others. Blue flame like the oven. Weed lube, weed butter. Slurp noodles out of clear soup. Delivery fee is oof. My guy won't lie, them shit's through the roof.
Fact! Delivery fee is through the roof, my guy. I'm like, oof.
There's a lot of shit Negro shoulda did. Not saying I do. I don't like shit. Stay inside the crib smoking ooh. Nike storm.
Oh, is that See, I don't like shit, I stay in the crib, which I'm gonna assume, because they've worked together before, is a reference to Earl Sweatshirt's I don't like shit, I don't go outside.
Colorful packaging, packing in, fly like gold on Africans. Cover my tracks with backronyms. If the track slaps in the back, you can almost hear the black cackling. When it's my time, no need to pass the hat. Just throw me in with the fire good and crackling. Whole entourage on the couch, buried in their phones. He said it's 6 G's an ounce. I played it off, waited the appropriate amount of time to bounce. The burgers was in and out. Sheep heard a prophecy spilling out my mouth.
That's crazy. Oh my days. Oh man, this is just different, man. This is so crazy. Next song is Blue Smoke. I said it was fucking getting jazzy.
Over time, symbols eclipse the things they symbolize. I sympathize.
That is, I've never heard such facts. Over time, symbols eclipse the things they symbolize. That is literally the world. That is like, if you could boil down the idea of culture wars and identity politics into one sentence, it's that.
Shouldn't be surprised. Don't let me catch you unsupervised. Pushing every button, just remember it's no rewind. Mind you, you never met a nice group of guys in mine. Even when they got mean, the bug was kind. Big smoke, I took the honeycomb out the hive. No disrespect to your mans and them, but I'll actually do it live. The hall freshman, top basil, pickle, watermelon rhyme. Julianne scallions and other aliens gave the peppermill one grind. Non-committal when she said she cook next time.
That was just a full-on free jazz spoken word, like mini session. Next one up is Bad Dreams Are Only Dreams. That's comforting.
Jet lag, I can't quite grab the new me. Old self dozing in an aisle seat. Emirates where I left him.
Oh my days, man. It's just the way he fucking says things as well. And so many of these themes, you know, where right here he says, I don't recognize the old me and the new me is different. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing. And he's doing this while he's, you know, clearly traveling around the world or around Europe or wherever he is. And for me, so far, so much of this album has been just about disassociating from yourself.
The cinder blocks, alarm clocks, break spells, crashed out. Search for my own black box in the hills. Scorched earth, scoured like cooked pots, mangled whales, strewn debris. Hours in a wristwatch, bust down, dancing in a piece.
Oh my fucking god. That literally sounds like you know in like old TV shows where you see someone start dreaming or wake up from a dream and it'd be that like wavy effect. Next song is Babylon by Bus. Bro, this sounds like fucking Aphex Twin.
Lake Michigan, frozen pond, black swan with the bubble butt. Opera glasses, clutch
Black swan with the bubble butt.
Listening water bug on clean counter. Plague mask gave the place a cursory flower.
Oh
Ran
my.
away, I gave chase, but gave up and sat on his gate for hours. Pissing in a bottle. Lamppost adorned with the missing. Listen, I'm not swimming in the Mars. I knew the time was borrowed.
Living off borrowed time, the clock ticks faster.
Yo, sticks with the brains to celebrate the new week. Hope I Hussein got him.
So this is ShrapKnel.
The ransom was a decoy. We pinoid and he waved red hammers.
Like, this reminds me of like Ill Bill.
Dickhead logic somehow hacked into our Bluetooth. Move quick, bad news, crew thick, constellation bump, bad moon, as viewed through the roof tent.
Caught a black on 9/11. I locked down like V.I. Leonard. People don't want to
Oh my fucking god.
Full makeup.
These songs are crazy.
Wires out contagion. Suspicious fire in the galley of the freighter. What I do can't be caught. God save the queen, but that train doesn't stop here anymore.
God save the queen, but that train doesn't stop here anymore. Talk your shit. Oh man. This is just getting better and better. I say it's getting better and better. I've just seen who's on the next fucking feature. One of my personal favorite rappers of all time. First of all, that song was amazing, like all of them have been so far. Year Zero with Danny fucking Brown. Oh my god, bruv.
Can't fix stupid. Ape stood and walked into the future. March of progress and hunchback front the computer. Sooner or later it's gonna be two unrelated active shooters. Same place, same time, great minds, Tesla and Edison.
What? This is at some point in time there's gonna be two unrelated active shooters in the same place. That's kind of like this this compound effect where it's just, again, you know, from an outsider looking in, the gun situation in America is just so farcical and so beyond the realms of normality to people over here in Britain. But again, it sounds so cliche. It's not what he says, it's how he fucking says it.
State lines, they veterans. Hangman, one look, all it takes to take their measurements. My taxes pay police brutality settlements. Quicksand every direction.
My taxes pay police brutality settlements. This song, I mean, it's called Year Zero. And what I feel this song is that he's detailing just how absurd and strange and farcical and nonsensical and chaotic the world that we're living in is right now. And it's going to get to a bubbling point where it's just all going to fucking collapse. And I feel that's why this song sounds almost apocalyptic.
First sign of trouble, motherfuckers shimmy right out that human skin. Kids, you and your friends gonna have to start again. There's nothing you can do with us, we're fucked up. Fuck.
Kids, you and your friends are going to have to start again. That is so fucked, but it's so true.
Low vibration, born on high ground. You slipping that night like an old bitch nightgown. I ain't trying to hear about later. This is right now, like it's nighttime. Danny Brown back like skinny white girl. Working out, about to get that money like girls. Pull up.
There's been a few references to MF. There's been a few references to MF Doom. He had the. Billy had the bar about living off borrowed time, you know, accordion, living off borrowed time, the clock ticks faster. And Danny just mentioned, you know, get the money like curls. And I like just, you know, those little things where you can, and Danny does that a lot, where he just uses one or two bars just to pay homage to the ones that have inspired him beforehand.
If not, bitch, spit is good, real hot, and you ain't gotta worry about. If we come it, nigga slide now you, and it ain't cool, right? nuggets.
They look draft through like 20-piece nuggets.
You the type of nigga to get lipo.
You the type of nigga to get
I'm the type of
lipo.
nigga that can't work on an iPhone. If I lose weight, I get caught in a drug zone. I ain't worried about that.
This beat is fucking scary. Holy shit. Like I said, that felt like the end of the world, and that's what it fucking feels like in life sometimes. Next one up is Hangman. Bruv, these beats, man, as soon as they start, you know they're fire. This sounds like an empty hospital. I don't know why.
Matisse without the colors, sharp teeth. New lovers suck me deep. Heartbeat my jugular. It's flying carpets out this motherfucker. I don't sleep. I hover outside myself, watching my body survive. My shell.
I don't sleep. I hover outside myself, watching my body survive. For me, that confirms what I thought a few tracks earlier, where one of the main themes of this album is disassociation from yourself.
I know the count right, but I recount on sleepless nights because it's tangible. Any day could be the day they fraud march you in manacles.
What the fuck, man? This is an album about the end of the world.
The verse like Hangman.
Oh my days.
I'ma keep it real with you, it's the things you can't undo. The past, the black Rubik's Cube, time lapse running in place like old cartoons. I'm old.
Oh my. It's like a black Rubik's Cube. No matter how many combinations, no matter how many things you try and change, twist and turn, it's always going to be the exact same picture, which is just a void of nothingness.
I'll be the only one laughing in the room, niggas on the mules. I crack a smile at what you say is the truth. I'll be dead serious laughing in the stool. Dead ass gas, got him gasping at the fumes. Who said you was always just a question of when? An ill wind in the trees, saplings bend. That bird in the hand, squeezed dead. We only want niggas that have a little bit of fun.
I mean, this out is getting more. It's getting bleaker and bleaker as it's going on. But this shit is different. This shit is fucking amazing. Next song we have essentially what's an Arm & Hammer track with the feature from Elucid. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. I've been pronouncing it as Elucid and Benjamin Booker. Baby Steps. That's the track. But no, by the way.
10-hour layover in Chicago.
Do you know what this feels like? This feels like the evil twin of Call Me If You Get Lost.
I actually took a $300 Uber to a show and slept in the back like Future might as well be a Maybach. Showed up with nothing but a computer, let's go.
Oh my god.
Dispensary provided per diem. Give me the loot, it's museum. The NBM food, my ops pass each other coming and leaving. My flush steaming, oxtail and lemongrass steak still bleeding.
I can't even stop this. I'm not gonna lie. I can't stop this song. Oh my. This literally feels like a horror film, man.
Boy, I'm on a quiet block after dark, banging on a noise. The Abyssinians pay no mind. Some sleep, flames dance in others' eyes, spill guts in the street. Scatter, wax will hover, full as a diva cup. I swore goblins to get right, getting fuzzy. Beats bang melancholic, chanting eat a dick up till you hiccup. It's a formalin fight, no I'm wild.
Bro, I'm like halfway through this album, and no word of a lie, it's shaping up to be one of the best albums of the year so far. There hasn't been a single song that hasn't just conjured some sort of strong or vivid emotion or image in me. Next song is The Layover. Oh my days, bruv.
I already knew the options was lose-lose, baby, that's nothing new. That just make it easier to choose. It's up to you. If it's on your mind, just ask. No need to hunt. Finally got it to where it lies is the truth, and the truth is the rules. Original sin, unopened ear meant to grin in the gloom. The block spin, the car doesn't move. Black death, rubberneck and pale faces.
The block spins, but the car doesn't move.
YouTube views, lying at the bottom of a well, looking up at the circle of blue. No bars, just a cavalcade. Trap cars tap in once they hit the palisade. says. Big jaw when you donate my brain. Spicy chili oil, let that bad boy marinate. I'll never find a hiding place. Some kids hid so well they never found a trace. It's too late, but they came all the same. Eyes begging for something for the pain.
I don't even know what to say at this point. I don't even know what to fucking say. Every song is just amazing. Next song, we got a feature from someone who I think is an amazing singer, Samuel T. Herring. This is FaceTime.
Ready to die, it's no biggie, no surprise, no pity. Lived a couple lives, go ahead and slide. Hope I take a couple with me. Made a couple dollars, it got tricky quickly. What you expect? Play stupid games, you fly EasyJet.
Man said playing stupid games, you fly EasyJet. I've got nothing against EasyJet. They've got me around Europe in one piece. Oh man. Man said play stupid, you fly EasyJet.
FaceTime decline, I'm trying to live in the moment like death row. The sunset in the desert, red glow, redness in the west. I sip Mexico's best slow. Mezcal Negroni, sitting atop the corral.
How can you be this good?
They was going off during Playboy Cardi set. Now they in the halls partying.
I love the idea that Billy Woods and Playboy Carti exist in the same universe.
Ass cheeks and cheekbones, lips slightly parted, but it wouldn't melt. I gave her margarine. I'm looking like the help or someone who just wandered in. The vibe is animal pelts, chunky rings, clunky shoes, lots of ink. I'm thinking about you when I'm supposed to be thinking about other things. I don't go to sleep, I tread water till I sink.
Oh my, I don't go to sleep, I tread water until I sink. Bro, oh, that bar, that's one of the best bars I've heard all year. That's crazy. I don't go to sleep, I tread water until I sink. Different. This nigga is fucking different. And this song is amazing as well. This song's one of my favorites. It's a song that's just filled with so much, I guess, you know, anxiety and longing for familiarity and you feeling just so out of place. Oh my days, what a fucking song. I'm this close to just playing it again. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I love that song so much. Next one up is Agriculture.
Squatting in the soil with the fistful, but my hands been dirty since before I could grasp time. Before we had new names, before we was new in our own eyes. Grew crooked under gargoyle glance, 2 trains, taking off on cops before they took aim. Places no one knows who you are, it's faces we never wore. People we couldn't be before. It's still things we never saw, but I don't want to see more.
So I don't, just take me home. Oh my god. I'm running out of things to say about this, man. And as well, like, I can't, you know, overlook the beats. This from Kenny Segal, or Segal, again, I never know how to pronounce his name. I've just been calling him Kenny Segal. They're so jazzy, murky, and they go in these weird places, nooks. They sound like they're made for a film, and I think that contributes to why I get these vivid images combined with Billy's writing. Next song is Houdini. What the fuck, man?
Cake was wide, time expired. I fell out, wasn't even tired. That's why I don't even really mess with OG, but this one tastes like fresh papaya. If the spot got a grill, you know I'm working the fire. If it's cool in the shade, I'ma chill. If it's cool with you, I'ma hit my suppliers. Jimmy Waffle draped over his steering wheel. I was high all day. I escaped. I was high all day. I escaped.
It's weird because this song again, it's like the instrumental matches what he's talking about perfectly, because he says, you know, I was high all day. I escaped. I'm assuming from his everyday life, or you know, him traveling around doing all these things. And the beat sounds kind of like summery, and it suggests that, but those drums and the weird percussion kind of keeps you on edge. And I guess maybe that's what it feels like coming down from that high, where you're, you know, essentially doing anything possible to, even for a moment, escape your real life.
Where I'm from, you don't see fireflies. Smell burning in the air, wildfires, backlight in the sky. Used to be you could have your opinion, and I could have mine. I'm arguing for a new paradigm. Just say he's the best, here's where you sign. Nigga, I'm the tip of the spear. I was high all day. I escaped.
This, I keep saying it. I'm running out of things to say. I just keep saying this is fucking amazing.
I was high all day. I
escaped. This shit's fucking amazing. This, I haven't even got to the end yet. This is possibly the best album I've heard this year. Next song, Waiting Around with Aesop Rock.
100 hours of Boston and Cedar away who follow the leader, away just follow procedure. I'm saying I'll skull to the ether, be a receiver, comfortable ever, and ultimately my value.
Aesop Rock is another rapper that I have only listened to here and there, and I'd love to get into more.
Tell me something, what's a sheep when everyone is a shepherd, or better yet, what's a student who ain't rough around the edges, using music to
What's a student who ain't rough around the edges? Facts!
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not another brick in the wall. Yeah.
Waiting around.
In Bruges, your time to kill, but time must renew and hold up some.
There's no way there's no way this nigga just referenced my favorite film of all time. He said, I'm in Bruges waiting with time to kill. Now, if you've seen In Bruges, sorry, I'm going to geek out. I can't help it. It's literally my favorite film ever. If you've seen In Bruges, the premise is two hitmen, time to kill. Two hitmen are waiting in Bruges for instructions from their boss back in London, two Irish hitmen. The reason they're out there is because the younger of the two hitmen, played by Colin Farrell, fucked up his first job. He was meant to assassinate a priest, and while doing so, he accidentally killed a kid. He shot the kid in the head by accident, and now he's struggling with depression and suicidal ideation. And those themes, if you watch that film and you watch the themes of that film, he said, I'm waiting with time to kill. A lot of In Bruges is essentially like an allegory for the idea of purgatory, and their boss is, you know, coming to Bruges to judge them, to provide their final judgment. That's kind of what. Also, the film is a comedy, by the way. Well, it's a comedy. It's fucking hilarious. It makes me cry every time. It's amazing. It's just every time you watch it, it's something new. But the themes of that film, where this, you know, the main character, maybe because of what he's done, he feels like he doesn't want to be here anymore, and it's very dark, and it intertwines with him, with Billy, you know, traveling around Europe and doing these shows and feeling like he doesn't really want to be here. And the soundscape of that album, the kind of images I get from that film, like, go hand in hand. Billy Woods, I love you. In Bruges is the best film ever made. If you haven't watched In Bruges, this video is just turning into me just talking about In Bruges. I don't care. If you haven't watched In Bruges and you like this, go and watch In Bruges, please.
They had to move. My room had a view, safe full of euros. I miss having nothing to lose. 22 wanted Amsterdam, 2200 in my shoe.
22 1.
Man, 2 grams in the wood, tossing in the canal.
So it's linked back to the start of the album where he wishes he was back in a previous time.
Ginger root, muscles and palm freaks, confit, feast like congies, hardest, diplomacy. I walk cobblestone streets alone, Old Testament stone, old poems just out of reach. Congolese concierge, fast to sleep. Balcony, I watch my planes leave.
What the fuck? Oh, what a song! What a song! And it was somehow made it catchy as well. Oh man, Oh man. Oh, this album, man, fuck it up. Penultimate song is NYC Tapwater. Like a detuned guitar.
One sip of New York City tap water, I'm back dialed in. Last car on the last train, we piled in. I miss this place till I'm back. Long face to match. My cats and strays.
I miss this place, and that's why I feel like where this album's going. What I'm just theorizing here. He said, "I miss this place until I'm back." So when he's away, he's like, "Shit, I really, really want to be home." But it's kind of like skirting around the issue because when he's home, he wants to be away. He doesn't. You know, that nostalgia disappears as soon as he's back home, where he feels he wants to be out and, you know, flying on EasyJet and touring around Europe. And it's this endless cycle, like a black Rubik's Cube. No matter how many times you know, different combinations of going here, and there, the issue is something that's within you. And that's where I feel like so much of the bleakness of this album is coming from.
But like it's raw silk cloth. 2 weeks later, see my guy from before. 2 streets up outside Kennedy fried, grinding his jaw. He ain't recognize me at all. Survivor's guilt decided by his remorse. I'm home, but my mind be wandering off.
Survivor's guilt with a side of remorse. I'm home, but my mind is wandering off.
People, I see new people going up and down the stairs. New buildings just appear.
This is it's so insular and it's so anxious and paranoid, but it's fucking beautiful. I feel like this album's gonna end up being like an infinite cycle, like an infinite loop. Final song is As the Crow Flies with Elucid again.
Everybody cooking, I'm just cleaning up my kitchen. Order a couple hours, I'll be waiting at the gate. Under influence, 10K and rising. In the valley of the sun, I'm a force without a name. In the season of revealing, burning everything that doesn't serve. Sometimes I feel before remembering. He's really him, my wife told the man. I didn't want the joke to end. Didn't want that joke to end. Rainbow rubber band.
Bro, what the fuck is this fucking beat? Like, I don't know whether to focus on this crazy bars.
Listen, I counted myself. Baggage on the carousel loop. Big body speed. Smoke detect the beeps. In between the ticks, I rap like good dad. Sweating out my silk shirt. Asking what's the real work. History, apologies, all fit.
I'm not even saying a word. I'm not even gonna stop there.
I kiss her on the lips. I watch her grow, wondering how long I got to live.
And it ends on kind of like like an unresolved cliffhanger. And the last line of the album, he says, "I wonder how much I have long left to live." And I know it mentioned, you know, he made the reference to In Bruges. And that's actually, you know, spoiler warning for In Bruges. If you haven't seen the film, then skip like a minute. But how that film ends is the main character is shot and he's dying in the middle of Bruges. And he doesn't know whether he's going to live or die. And it cuts to black as he says, "I really hoped I wouldn't die." And because of the phrasing and the tense used in the sentence, you don't know where he is or when he is. And that kind of feeds into the whole idea that he's in purgatory. And how he ended that album there was that he's watching something so innocent, like, you know, being in the park and stuff and watching the kids on the swings and stuff. And he says, like, he's watching something so pure and, you know, so... you know, something that would make most people happy. And his first thought is, I wonder how much I'm going to live. And I think that's something that's so real. Because I think, you know, sometimes when you have like important or big events where you're meant to be happy and you're meant to be like, oh my God, this is one of the best days of my fucking life. This is amazing. And your thought sometimes can be, I guess it's kind of like an intrusive thought where you think, oh, when I'm gone, I'm never going to be able to experience this. And this is going to sound fucking weird, but like the first time I had this like profound thought was, it's like nothing in comparison to what Billy has said. I've had it in times of my life in like important events or, you know, like graduating from university, or sometimes on birthdays I have these thoughts as well. But I was like, 11 or 10, and I was walking down the road back to my house in like the summertime, and it was an amazing day. It was like 35 degrees out. I'd gone to, my mum had given me like 3 or 4 quid to go to the shop, get some sweets, get some drink, come back home, sit on the Xbox, play. It's like, you know, for a 10-year-old, the best fucking summer ever. And I'm walking down the road and I'm drinking my Fanta Fruit Twist, which was like my favorite drink, and maybe still is. And I'm thinking, when I'm dead, I'm never going to be able to experience this. And it fucked with me. It fucked with me. And the reason I find like an idea like that so powerful, where you're watching something, you're experiencing something that's so, you know, amazing and fills you with joy, and your first thought is, I wonder when I'm going to be able to stop experiencing this. When am I going to die? All these anxieties, and it can really fuck with you. And I think it's something that's universal. I think that's something that happens when you're kids as well. When you're first learning about the concept of death and no longer being here, and it can fuck with you. And it's that dichotomy of, you know, experiencing and witnessing something so amazing, but at the same time recognizing that when you're gone, you're never going to have the chance to experience this again. And it's kind of like this cycle where you're like, because of that, I need to make sure I enjoy it. But the fact you're enjoying it so much makes you sad and anxious about the fact that there's going to be a day when you're never going to be able to enjoy it again. You're never going to be able to experience these beautiful things. That was a long tangent just for literally one fucking bar. The rest of the album builds on those themes. An album filled with so much, a really insular album, as I'd expected. A lot of paranoia, a lot of anxiety, a lot of, you know, questioning one's mental state and mortality at times, and a strong theme of disassociation, which is probably exacerbated by the outside world. And I feel like that's why he's used this idea of maps and jet setting and traveling around the world. You know, he'd alluded to the fact that the issue isn't the fact that he's doing that necessarily. It's something that's going on within him and inside of him, and he needs to look within for the answers. But going out and witnessing all these absurd things in the world back at home or when you're out traveling just makes it even worse, I guess. Oh man, every song was amazing. That may be the best album I've heard all year. I'm definitely gonna, oh my god. Yeah, it's the kind of album where it's hard to do, you know, a reaction to it. It's not necessarily the genre or subgenre of rap that lends itself to an amazing reaction video, because you just want to let it wash over you all at once. That was amazing. I literally have nothing else to say. That was fucking amazing. Those are my thoughts on this new Billy Woods and Kenny Segal album. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, dong bell, and I will see you next time.